seeing her, right? He was seeing her, and he was knobbing her behind her back. Right, the evil bitch ringleader CID Leigh police station, the one who done damage to Rebekah Sutcliffe's body. So she's at it again with her usual games. Seeing her, right? He was seeing her, and he was knobbing her behind her back. Right, the evil bitch ringleader CID Leigh police station, the one who done damage to Rebekah Sutcliffe's body. So she's at it again with her usual games. Alternate evidence as well, the way that perfume went missing and it got stolen. Look at the colour, look at the colour, look at the colour, look at the colour. Same colour, because she's done it. She's had somebody else to steal that perfume off Joanne, and the box were left behind and the perfume were gone. That is proof now that she's trying to get near me, and she doesn't like it when I'm near another woman. She that bad on it. I would come to that window at Leigh police station. I wonder why. What, that bar there on what you've done to Rebekah Sutcliffe? You stupid little evil fucking bitch. The one who comes out with the word all. Even Joanne Burns has said it about her. All she is a stupid little bitch. All she does is cry. Yeah, you're crying because you want money for booze and drugs. Because that's what you are. You're a druggie. You disgust me. You little evil fucking bastard. You see what else the little bitch in CID's done? So Inspector Liz Sanderson, see there, all damaged, right, and basically her ear and everything, because of that little bastard there, who carries a knife and goes around stabbing people because she doesn't like it, and when she's drunk out to her head, she stamps her foot on the floor. Yeah, you made a direct threat at me. You were going to stamp all over my face if I don't shut my mouth about my own car on that Facebook page. The Peugeot 307. What's wrong? Don't like it, don't you not? Creep CID and PT1321 also for Nicholson, the evil sexist bitch. Rather, I shouted out, where's my car? They came to the window, all of them, and they all started laughing, and she was laughing her head off. And then she's not laughing because she's behind it as well. That little evil sexist bitch, so. I got her on her own interview when I said about Tracy at work that I was a victim, because I knew what she was doing, and what did that little evil sexist bitch say? Oh, it don't work like that. Does it not? You stupid little evil sexist bitch. So that little bitch in CID and Leigh police station has done that damage to Rebekah Sutcliffe. And the ring she was wearing was big and small on each hand, but opposite, because it was showing the damage on her kneecaps. This is why she was doing it for, because of that little evil bastard there. I ain't finished with you yet, and believe me, I'm going to get you, and I'm going to find a lot more on you, and I'm going to use it against you. On what a disgusting little creature you are. See, that van there that we're driving, which I've got them exposed as well, actually driving it. Have you seen the damage there? The little bitch in CID's kit that. It just proves what she is. She's kicking it because she's pissed out of her head, and she's also stoned up on crack cocaine class A drug. For do stuff like that, she's demented in the head, she needs locking up. So there you go, as I put it, Zodiac killer, that's what she is, she's a bitch, and also Leanne Mackay killer. And also she breaks people's kneecaps as she uses men by a form of sex, obviously, used as a weapon, and then she uses a car as a weapon to actually kill a person when she gets found out. And that's exactly what she's all about, her. CID, corrupt bitch, and creep. That girl in that interview room, the third girl, and in that court case in 2012, with that scumbag PC Anthony Bradley, which he's next on my list, believe. See Anthony Bradley, what a fucking scumbag he is. Right, story about him. Right, he came to my house to arrest me back in 2011, was it? 2012, yeah? And he was an arrogant cunt. Yeah, I'll be honest, right? And the amount of shit he's done, right? He had a form which I had to sign so they could get my computer and my phone. Only they made my dad sign it because he's had a stroke. So PC Anthony Bradley was implying that I am going to have a stroke. You see what I mean? So I've got him for theft and bullying, right? Also in that van, he were fucking bricking it, right? He was on that radio and he was shitting himself as he got stuff on us, like that. And I said, yeah, I have, and I had. Yeah, he were fucking bricking it. And do you know what else he did as well? We went from Everton and he took me the Bickershaw way, you know, the buzz lane. You know what I mean? For it said, oh, you're slow in the head. Like, you think you're somebody big and hard, do you, Bradley? You fucking scumbag. Yeah. You're not hard at all. You're a fucking soft bastard and you really are jealous of me. Big time. In that courtroom, these two were sat outside, right? She smiled at me. He got all fucking jealous about it. He gave me right nasty evil looks, he did. He did not like off it at all because she smiled at me, right? Also, my witnesses and my dad was outside Liverpool Crown Court. Obviously, they smoke, right? And he was stood at the window giving them all dirty evil looks. So you know what I did? Because they told me, courts, that I weren't allowed to speak to them. So I did it back on the quiet to him. And he bricked it. And even in that courtroom, he were giving me all sly, dirty, evil looks. Because he's a fucking cunt, him. And you know something else as well. When I was with Joanne Baines in Manchester, and obviously we had our photograph took, and he came, actually, where was it? Yeah, he came to the bank, drawing out money, like looking all rough. So obviously he's been following us around. And I said to Joanne, that's PC Anthony Bradley, that. And she looked and she went, where? And I said, no, cash machine. And she looked and she went, oh yeah. And then she says, obviously he's a cunt him because obviously her brother works at police, PC Michael Baines, and they've heard about him and what a sly bastard he can be. You don't like it, Bradley, because I'm better than you. You scumbag. Yeah? What? Has she been knobbing you or something? Or has the other one? And blackmailed you and got all your money off you? Because something's gone on it. So you've told her everything. She likes me better than you. Right? And you've got all fucking jealous about it. You know why? Because I think you have been knobbing her. And she's blackmailed you through the other one. To get to you and your money. Because the way I saw you that day looking all rough, you look like you've been brought in, chewed and spat back out again. Obviously by pussy under the fun crew. Right? That's basically what's happened to you. To where you are. Even when me and Nicholas McCann saw you at the bus stop in Everton on Bag Lane, and the way you've pulled your face to a sad smile. You're a fucking moron. You're not allowed near me. So why are you doing it for? Oh, but that's right. Greater Manchester Police are fucking corrupt. Because you're all a set of scumbags, all of you. And I've got every single one of you now. Every single one of you. So there's no point going crawling to the council. Yeah, expecting to get paid. As though you're going to get this big funding back because the council's not going to help you. As though, oh, hang on a minute, you've got to lie using Photoshop by merging pictures and making it look like you're there, turning up at certain places and then doing it all by computer to fool the government because it's not going to work. You're a scumbag, Bradley. You always have been, you always will be. Name and fucking shame he is. A scumbag. I think the local bitch in CID Leigh police station's done that. For show off what she's done. Basically. That would make more sense. And that is the original taser that we used on the wrong Jordan Begley. See what I mean now about the wrong Jordan Begley now that were put there by the press? Basically showing the damage to Rebekah Sutcliffe's kneecaps. As you can tell with the picture, PC5793 saw Appleby, only she didn't get caught for drink driving. ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe actually in fact tried getting away from her own boys in the year 2012, dated 15th of January 2012, and because of her reputation at the time, as she was at the top of a ranking police officer, she put the blame onto the last police officer I saw back then, which it was PC 5793 Appleby, because you can tell with the damage here, you can also tell that that is matching up with Inspector Liz Sanderson's damage, also that as well on the X to the wrong Jordan Begley, and also that showing doors in and over stabbed, which they are trying to kill me off. Greater Manchester Police, and also to try and knocking me down as well, all because I've got a job. And because I got a job, they don't like it. And who's behind it all? DWP. Acting Manager for Work and Pension Tracy Frayne, and also DWP Suzanne Collins, who are in fact jealous bastards. And that's why I shut Abberton Job Centre down for. And also Leigh Police Station, and also Abberton Police Station. And also I made Greater Manchester Police lose the funding through my original evidence. This with a mother and a son who was shot in the kneecaps, and the grid there, it's all aimed at me and Rebekah Sutcliffe because of the jealous, evil little bitch in CID. She's used a gang from Salford to do that because me and Rebekah have got history, and because when we was kids, you know, like kids do, we vandalised a grid and I smashed it up, so we worked as a team. And because of that, that little evil bitch in CID in Leigh Police Station, who is in fact jealous of me, has done that to them to get to Rebekah Sutcliffe and get to me. This fat bastard here who thinks he's somebody special to press, and he's been taking the piss out of Rebekah Sutcliffe, like on pictures and stuff like that, and rearranging everything, so now he's exposed. Manchester Evening News, he's now exposed. And that's memory card, isn't it? That contained all the information which was in my pocket. So when Wigan Police Station had me in themselves and they do a search on you, they didn't find that memory card in it. I had it on me all that time. And as soon as I got 3 of them, believe me, I started the ball rolling. It went through 2 courts and then straight to the government. I did it 2 times. The first time was David Cameron and the second time was Theresa May. And on that second time, oh, Abberton Job Centre loses its powers, and also Leigh Police Station definitely loses its powers and got shut down by me, of course. And also Abberton Police Station was shut down as well due to massive corruption. Backhanders from DWP straight to the bitch ringleader CID Leigh Police Station, why she picked on those who were sanctioned on the door. Also Job Centre Plus could sit back and play the big-eyed people they are by laughing in somebody's face when they're sanctioned because of a little evil bitch. CID, Leigh Police Station, a druggie who was taking all that money for herself, and also making ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe suffer because obviously what the bitch ringleader CID has done to Rebekah Sutcliffe. This is the bike she's scared of, the bitch ringleader CID. You seen it? I didn't know none of this was going on. I just picked the frame, right? So obviously I've been riding around on this, but I've been seeing it now, looking back on basically all the history on what's gone on. Is the bottom half is showing Rebekah Sutcliffe's bottom half of her body, because like she's put loads of weight on because she's got damage and she can't do the exercise. So the top piece of her obviously is proactive, is the thin part of her top body. And this is what you see on pictures, obviously with the camera, the way that it's hiding her bottom half, and you can only see the half at the top of the body, you know what I mean? So that's a year 2013 frame, that. Just the same time ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe ended up with Operation Danson and also Programme Challenger, because it was my idea and I set it all up without her knowing. That's how she got them jobs, is through me. And it's same with this council, again, through me. Can you see that why I've done that for? I know that bitch Ringley CID kicked off with me that day when that bar was stood in front of them doors, as you see her. Have you seen why? Because I've shown the truth on what she's done to the bitch. Obviously, on what she's done to ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe. Literally the damage to her kneecaps. And that pissed her off that day. She kicked off with me, even on the 101. I've actually caught her out because she owns up to it as well. The bitch Ringley, the CID Leigh police station. You busted now. Name and shame, you little fucking bastard. Believe me, I've not finished with you yet. See, now you can see the damage to what the little bitch in CID's done to her. Basically, if you look at the picture closely, you can see there, it's like, it's the shape of an arrow there. This is where the collarbone's been damaged by the bitch ringleader CID Leigh police station, and also ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe's ex-husband. Right, obviously her kneecaps there, as you can tell. Right, so she's put loads of weight on here on bottom, as you can tell with the frame. Right, saying giant, right, and then the top half of her, right, is showing thin. So again, I knew nothing about this, because I just picked this frame because I like the colour of it. Right, so I'm glad I did now. So, as you can tell there with the reflection, basically. Right, and I just zoom in. See what I mean now? Right. This is why the little bitch kicked off with me in front of everybody. It was in front of the council. It was in front of the police. It was in front of the courts. It was in front of the government. Everybody, including the public, everybody saw her kick off that day with me. Everybody who stood there just looked in disgust at the evil little bitch in CID Leigh police station on what she's actually done to her. So she's got like her hand there, she's like that there, and then she's pointing towards, like obviously using her fingers. Yeah, so she's pointing here, you can see the damage there. And also, again, she's crossed it that way, which is showing down to the damaged kneecap here. Because the little bitch in CID has used a spade on that kneecap. As you can see there, just slightly, the dent there, which has damaged her kneecap. So she can't go anywhere, to be honest. So she can't run. Same on Alexander Park when she's mentioning about she can't do it anymore, but she's getting a kid to do it. She can't, all she can do is just walk around. She can't do nothing. You see it there. As she's used her hand, like the shape of her body at the back as well, the way that it's been broke because of the evil little shit in CID Leigh police station, because she's littered in jealousy. And also she's got a damaged ear as well, because that has been caught with a knife by the evil little bitch in CID Leigh police station. See, as well as she's using her pockets as a message, like showing like her rings, like big and small, showing obviously the damage to her kneecaps. So she's been giving hints out, but nobody's ever picked up off it. But I have. And I think, to be honest, Rebekah Sutcliffe has somehow seen this bike, and I think she's sort of like, I don't know, maybe put two and two together. But that's a real good resemblance, that, to actually get the truth out. And everybody looks at that bike anyway. Kids look at it, people look at it passing. Believe me, I can film it and prove it. So that is a direct message now outwards to the damage to ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe, on what the evil little bitch in CID Leigh police station's actually done to her, because her ex-husband, well, she discovered in 2010 her husband was having an affair with the bitch ringleader CID Leigh police station, and they made her suffer, to be honest. They made ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe suffer, and that's the result of it all. Even on Powerful Park in the year 2015, the bitch ringleader CID Leigh police station used a family to pick on Sutcliffe. Except when I seen that video and put 2 and 2 together, and then I caught it. What I did on the 101, I didn't set ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe's name straight away, because the bitch ringleader CID would have clicked on straight away. So what I did is I said Inspector Leigh Sanderson instead, which I've got proof of that anyway. So again, she's owned up to that as well. The bitch ringleader CID Leigh police station, she's owned up to everything, and I've got her now. Right, well, I want her. Right, so looking at her hands, this part here. Right, so they're zooming on that actually a bit more. Right, so there you go. So I've took a bit of time off anyway from work to actually get this problem sorted out and get the truth out now. So you see that part there, right? And then look at her back. See the shape right there, right? So it's there, and that's what you're proud of yourself after what you've done to her. I really do. Hope you're proud of yourself, you stupid little bastard. You don't like it because I'm better than you. You don't like it because you can't trap me so you can take the piss out of me. And that's your game, that is all form of control with you. It always has been and it always will be. And we'll look at you in the Trafford Centre on somebody else's credit card. What was it? Leigh Mackay's credit card with it? Is that how long you've been doing it? Make yourself as though you're somebody special when you're not, you stupid little fucking bastard. Yeah, nice of you to leave cut up credit cards on the A580, innit? After the fact you've used the credit cards in Leigh Mackay's name, innit? After the fact her husband's been sent to jail and it's still going on because of you, you little fucking creep. I ain't finished with you yet. Believe, I have not finished with you yet. Alright, see what I mean now with the picture that was in the paper over the boobro in the year 2016. Because again, the only reason why she kicked off with Sarah Jackson for it is because of what she's done to PT5793 Sarah Appleby. She took the blame because Rebekah Sutcliffe was in the car and she tried getting away from her own police. Yeah, PT5793 Sarah Appleby took the blame, but guess what? The press. Now this is proof that because they didn't know her badge number, but I do. I'm the only one that actually knows her badge number. Right, there you go. It is in fact ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe, who did a U-turn and spun her front wheels before she tried to flee the scene. A court patrol officers spotted, obviously, Sutcliffe's car as she were 2 times basically drunk on wine and stuff like that, and all the pictures been rearranged by the press, of course. And it even says here that Manchester Magistrates Court was told that officer's life was at rock bottom after discovering her husband was having an affair with her best friend in 2010, which that links up to the bitch ringleader in CID Leigh police station. Yeah, so the reason why Sutcliffe ended up like she was, drunk, and obviously she got all scared about it and tried to flee. Mother of 3 from Broadway, Worsley, went into a downward spiral. It says here she had a few glasses of wine and decided to go out for some cigarettes at a nearby garage. patrol officer spotted. I know it says Appleby's Audi A3, but it works out of Appleby. It's just been put like that. It's ACC Rebekah Sutcliffe's Audi A33 mounted curb on Walden Road. And after the police obviously stopped her, she came to a stop and they stopped behind her, and no sooner did they get out, walk up to the driver's door, she zoomed off again. So she weren't that drunk, because she knew what she was doing. But the simple fact is because of that evil little bitch in CID. Leigh Police Station was behind all that, and that's why she did it for. And that's why she tried to get away from him. Because she knew Sutcliffe, that little evil bitch and ringleader, CID Leigh Police Station, was behind all of this. Because it comes up to that. Was having an affair with her best friend in the year 2010. Failing to stop, and obviously she went into a downward spiral because of her ex-husband was seeing the bitch ringleader CID Leigh Police Station. So all this now matches up. So as you can tell there, somebody's put like a black spot on there, obviously showing a circle, and the bitch ringleader at CID Leigh Police Station comes out with the word "all." You see what I mean? So now I've got her for that, and you seen the leg there, it's all damaged. Well, that's actually in fact Rebekah Sutcliffe's body. You can see the damage there, right? And you can also see there as he's touching that, and then obviously the little piece there. So looking at the damage on the kneecap, right there, in the shape of like obviously a brick, but it's been done by a spade. Also, as defeat come into it, is what the bitch ringleader CID Leigh Police Station is very good at, is stamping on people. After the fact, she's got a load of people to pin them down first. That's what they did to her, and then she did the damage. The little bitch in CID Leigh Police Station.